Alright. Let's play some mini Motorways. The daily challenges in LA. I'm gonna do this as the warm-up. What's this? What is it? Double road tiles on bridges. Speed limit is increased on bridges. Okay, I've never seen that for sure. I think I might have seen the double cost on bridges before, but I'm not 100% on that. Ha! Awesome. Immediately, I have to cross the bridge. So it's like expensive to lay down bridges, but might be like super quick to like take. So say if there was a yellow over here, instead of going across, it'd probably be quicker to go onto the water than along there, but it'd cost a load of bridge pieces, road pieces. Okay. Interesting little challenge. Why not, eh? Why not? Okay, a roundabout. Sure thing. Yeah, there we go. That's a much better position for it. I don't think we really need all these yellows just yet, but connect them all up anyway. Why not? Yes, a bridge, please. A bridge. They may be expensive, but they are also important. Interesting. I think that's fine for now. We could add more support in for this, but I think it'll be okay to begin with, and hopefully we'll get some more decent red spawns. I think this one's cut and dry that we go over, instead of adding more complication to this. Okay. So, first things first, you solved the problem I was just trying to figure out. Second of all, I don't think I need you yet. Or you now, hopefully. Okay, motorway is good. There's a few issues that we might eventually resolve with motorways. I think for the time being I might actually do this. I do think that's worthwhile for now. Hoping I can eventually remove that. Get some more light blue houses over here. Cool. Glad I left you out of use. Aha! Right, I think even just the 2 is going to be fine here, so let's just get rid of that. And this, the reason I'm doing this is because at the moment they can serve both, but this can motorway into the roundabout if needed in a bit. Or if a bit more of a culture develops over here, we could motorway over to one of them and have these just serve the other one. So we've got a couple of options to consider. But while we've only got one motorway and we've got this that could potentially be anything, it's worth just keeping that in mind. Like, if that were red, for example, a motorway off there would be really good. Okay. That's probably fine. Ah, okay. Please be yellow. This square here, that would be great. Okay, so we don't have a bridge, but we do have an upgrade coming up. So I'm going to wait. Okay. Normally I would take the bridge over anything else, but a motorway is a motorway. These are facts that you cannot dispute. Okay. I feel like these are supposed to be helping this, but they're not at the moment. Neither are these. I'm tempted. Do I bring these guys to here and turn him around onto that? I don't think I do at the moment, but it's a thought. It's a thought. Okay. would bridge it, but I think a motorway is fine there. And then I'm going to wait for a second on the greens, because if they keep spawning in this exact same place, which it's looking like, then... yeah, okay, so I'm just going to take... you guys. There you go. That seems fair. Okay, so we have a few road tiles now. So I'm gonna make one of these. Oh, one of these super expensive, high-speed bridges for these yellows, and see how this serves us. Let's watch this speed. Meow. Okay, that's pretty decent. I like that. Yeah, we're out of bridges, which might not be a disaster at this point. LA, you run out of need for bridges. Like, fairly quickly, but with the rule set, I might end up like taking some cars along the coastline at some point or something for the extra speed. Worried about this roundabout eventually being overrun. Okay, that's really good that that's green actually. It's gonna do the one for now. Ah, yes, couple more down here, please. I think two's fine. I think that should be good. We've got a spare motorway sitting around now, which is nice. I think having a little bit of backup there is not a bad idea. This roundabout's getting a bit busy though. What if... oh, they go there, not over here. Okay, never mind. Okay. That. Why is it such a weird... Okay, it's determined to have a weird connection there, isn't it, no matter what? I'm just trying to future-proof this here at this point. I'm trying to think how I can separate these reds and yellows completely. Maybe that. I'm gonna connect in the backup now. Even though I'm not sure how much is needed just yet. It could be the case that we eventually split these blues. In fact, it feels very much like these could all just serve that, and these could just serve this. Another roundabout. We love a good roundabout. Oh, hello. Ah, okay. Right. So I think that's better now. Ah, okay. That was quick. Filling that in. I think I've probably left enough. very tempted to try deleting this bridge and rebuilding over there, but not sure that's the best idea just yet. Ah, hello. Okay. I think that'll be fine for now. At least I hope it will. This is struggling a bit at the moment, I've noticed. Is that because this is... This thingy is struggling now? Might be, yeah. Yeah, they're struggling to get on. How about if most of them go that way now? I don't think we need any more bridges. Okay. Are there any motorways I can do away with right now? I think they'll just have to be a backup road for now. They don't strictly need to be a motorway. Okay, so splitting them off certainly seems to have helped there. That's good. See, it says this is struggling, but it's got loads of cars still in garages. This one, however, is kind of working almost at capacity, although that house isn't currently being used. Another motorway. Yeah, something like that. How is this struggling? That's crazy. Aha. Don't particularly want to cause a load of trouble at that junction, though. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. He says famous last words, Ingley. Yeah, it should be okay because that's just a right turn. So it's only every so often one of these needs to just pop across. Yeah, I think the benefit outweighs the detriment there quite significantly. That's a problem. I really don't know what the solution is to that. These light blues are just having a bad time. So there's only 5 serving it. Just take these 3 for now. Send them in. I think we're just going to lose because there's not enough room in the parking lots soon, to be honest. They all just be filling up. Look at this. The queue is actually at the entrance. There's nothing I can do about that. I I think I'm just gonna lose on this, and there's not really a whole lot I can do about it. Oh, I might lose here. Doesn't feel like there's a lot I can do about that either. There's a few reds here, but how I use them is anybody's guess. Okay. Right. For yellows. How about that? Something like that for the reds. This red is struggling. This red is struggling. Oh, hang on. Okay. I may have slightly overcomplicated things here. Let's slow things down a touch. This yellow is just dead anyway, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Changed all that too late. Maybe it would have helped in the end, who knows. Let's have a look how we got on. Top 5%. Yeah, boy. 51st in the world. I'll take that. I've not done a daily in ages. Like, absolutely ages. Firemelon. Hello. That's a great name. Don't know why. Just is. Noah. 10,000. Oh my god. But yeah, we were only 1,300 off top 10. And that sounds like a lot, but it's really not when you're at that point in the game and you've got that many blips. Shall we, have a crack at the Beijing Weekly as well? What's the rules here? Oh. Oh, it is going to tell us. Unlimited traffic lights, double the number of bridges awarded, only one choice of upgrade. Okay. So we're going to try and figure out how traffic lights help us here, are we? I feel like it's quite an old-fashioned, like, trope with mini motorways that traffic lights are rubbish, but I took some time off and they were rubbish when I played regularly. Alright. I'll take these spawns so far. By the way, it broke the rules. It said double the number of bridges are awarded, but I don't have 2. I have 1. That bridge was awarded to me for starting the game. Where's my double bridge? Scumbag game. Lying to me. Dos bridges. Okay. Screw it. Unlimited traffic lights for the win. Woo! Well, so far, the timing's been working out quite nicely. Okay, they're starting to get in each other's way a little bit now. Okay. I'm going to embrace this theory. And I'm going to regret it, I know this. Okay. As much as we have unlimited traffic lights, I much prefer a roundabout, so this one's being a roundabout. Is this about to upgrade or something? Why are we getting all these extra yellows? Or are we about to get another yellow spawn, maybe? Yep. Okay. Screw extolling the virtues of, traffic lights. Team roundabout all the way. I feel like they're dangerously close together, but oh well. At some point, I like to think I'm just gonna like get a motorway and just jump the blues across, and then there'll be no junctions at all between colours. Interesting. What are you expecting me to do with that game? I guess for now they can do that, but I hate it. Ooh, actually, no, you know what I'd hate a lot less? We'll do it on a nice 3-3 split. There we go. I hate that a lot less. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that a lot. Hate it a lot. I don't appear to have a whole lot of choice right at this moment. Wait. Is there something to be done here with connecting? And then disconnecting that. I think everything's getting served there, isn't it? With a lot less overlap. Can I have my upgrade, please? Okay. Beautiful. Right. So. Yeah. That. No heck, that's not good. That's a long way to have to go. Maybe I should have used the motorway on the greys. But then what do I do? Right, so how do I connect this yellow up to anything? Oh, actually. We'll connect you as soon as we can, because I don't want an awkward, like, 1990 S-bend. Yeah, I think that's better for greys. About fine for yellows. Reds are essentially unaffected by this change, really. Oh, another motorway. Nice. Okay. Shift that. Take out that roundabout. But I'm also thinking... like, can we use the motorway to take out this issue altogether? But at the moment, it's not really being an issue, is it? Okay, that could be interesting. That's not a good spawn. I know there's a more direct route to go, but I feel like that's actually preferable. Oh, I was about to say time to give some real thought to what we're doing with these roundabouts and motorways, but I think we've just got our answer. Kind of had our hand forced here a little bit, I would say. Oh my god, okay, calm down. Don't think this is real. I don't think this is necessary. Right. Okay. See, the thing is about traffic lights, they're only really useful when you need them for a junction, and I try not to have too many, like, major junctions, so... Right. So what on earth can we fix here? These reds are fine. These reds have just upgraded, so I don't know. These reds are probably fine. These blues seem fine. These greens seem fine. Everything seems fine. I don't think I want to change anything until I start to see the early warning signs of some trouble. I'm going to keep an eye on this red. It just upgraded, but it's got quite a lot in quite close proximity. Okay, so this blue's running reasonably at capacity here. So what if I put these up to here? These yellows up through here and fed these round somehow? Honestly, even just motorway them in. I know that's quite a long way for that to go to get to this road, but... Although, actually, I don't think there's a whole lot of harm in you just connecting there. Oh yes, I didn't do the one thing this was actually about. That's very nice positioning. Oh, we're out of road tiles. Wow, didn't anticipate that. Well, let's just take a couple of them out. There we go. Plonk them back in. Okay, so these yellows are now, in fact, struggling when they weren't really before. Ah! I see why. That wasn't connected, and I assumed it was, because I couldn't see it because of motorway 2. Heck. That's a problem. Hopefully they can catch up. Heck, that's also a potential problem. Okay, they do seem to have got it under control here, which is lovely. Bobbins is the word. I hate that. I hate that. I hate everything about that. Like, I really do. But I feel like that's the temporary solution. Aha! More of you would be nice. Bring some friends. No, not some grey friends, some blue friends. Ooh, okay. Can't believe I'm running so low on road tiles constantly. Right. Nice little roundabout. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. But at the moment, weirdly serving its ah, okay. Right, so. I think we should remove that. Hang on. There's a lot going on currently. let me slow this thing's roll just a touch. Come on. Oh. No room for that anyway. God damn it. Okay. Let's connect that a bit better. Roundabout. Where would benefit from a roundabout right now? Where do I think would benefit from a roundabout? I'd love to be able to resplit these greys and greens, but it doesn't appear there's anywhere for a roundabout down here, so maybe not that. I'm gonna plonk it there for now. I don't really have a use for this roundabout yet, but maybe at some point I will. Random blue, nice. Really? Well, oh, hang on. Nope. I'm getting them back. Not quickly enough, though. More important than the bridges, 20 road tiles. Okay. There's some salvation for this. These are salvationing this green because all these greys aren't having to force their way through at the moment. That's struggling. Might put this back for a mow. Add some much needed reds in there. I might want to split these yellows fairly soon, thinking about it. If I get a chance. Might just not get a chance, you know? Yeah, I think I'm just not going to get a chance. Oh, heck. Look at all this congestion. Motorway. Yes! Right. Hang about then. Hang about. Actually, Yeah, I am going to take that away, but not because I'm going to stick it back on here. I'm actually going to separate these guys and feed them just across to that. Yeah, it's too late, it's dead. Oh no, wait. Maybe it's not. I think everything's just having a tough time now. Just in case they're needed. I don't think they are, but just in case. Right, okay. This blue's struggling despite the fact it's not taken from all its houses, so this junction's not doing great, is it? Don't know if traffic lights will really help me there, to be honest. Are we just surging at the moment or something? Am I just gonna lose to surging? It's rush hour, isn't it? It's called. Like, it's literally, it just gets busier. Well, that sorted the yellows right out that motorway, didn't it? Right, the blue is sorted. This grey seems to be sorted. This one's in trouble. So how do we resolve this one's trouble? It needs more on it, to be perfectly honest. Oh, hello. Or if we give that a couple more along that way. This is such overkill, the greens, for the amount of green demand we've got. It's crazy. Ah, this junction's horrible. Ooh. need another motorway. How is this struggling? Are you kidding me? Oh, we're just having rush hour, are we? Okay, understood. I think we might lose to this rush hour though. Look at this guy. I need a motorway this coming Sunday. So I have any chance of doing anything decent here. But I think we're just going to lose before we even get there. This yellow's going to lose. Heck. Dead. It's not dead. Might as well be though. Oh, it's a bridge. Okay, right. I'm just gonna go for it because it's gonna die by the next upgrade anyway. To be honest, something else is just going to die like this yellow. Yeah. There it goes. Did we get to 3,000? I wasn't watching. We did. Oh, we got quite a bit over 3,000. Nice. Okay. Top 3%, 66th. Not bad, not bad. Noah's there. He was #1 in the daily challenge, right? Yeah, by quite a bit as well. Well done, Noah. You're clearly quite good at this game. Good night, Owl. Do what you must. Hey, I was only 1,200 off top 10 again. Wasn't it 1,300 on the other one? And again, at that point in the game, that's not that big a gap. Okay, cool. Right. I'm happy with both of them. I want to keep up my little campaign that I've had going recently of making sure I've played every map. We've not played Dubai. Then let us play Dubai. Regular Dubai. Vanilla Dubai. Oh, yep, that's how I want that road to look, definitely. Oh, yeah, I forgot that was a thing. I played that long with only one option. I was like, oh yeah, you get a choice on this game. That horrible, like, yeah, very sharp turn is gone, thanks to the roundabout. I'll leave this isolated for now. Bridge. There she goes. Hey, Akrin, thank you for the follow. Did I say your name right? Welcome, welcome. We'll have to connect these guys up for now, because that one's actually starting to struggle already. Yes, lovely stuff. Hating these 90-degree bends over here. Not a fan. Oh heck. And I don't have a bridge to use, so I'm going to have to use this yellow bridge for now. It's a good job this is early in the game, because this would be messy if there were a lot of blips spawning. But for now, it should be able to cope until we can do some more splittage. Something like that. New French player of Mini Motorways. Happy to see someone who streams this game. Yeah, I used to stream this really regular. Like, I used to do, you know, the daily challenges every day on stream. And I fell out of the habit of doing that, or the routine of doing that, quite a while ago, but yeah, I still love this game. Just trying to get back into it, really. You're a new player though. How did you discover the game? Oh, I've just realised these can still connect to these. So we may as well have that connection on. Bloomin' heck. Oh, this isn't... This is not good. We do not have the number of bridges we need. By a long shot. We're doing all this on the strength of 3 bridges. Aha, okay. Right. But happy to see that every day. Discovered the game by by ads on the game store. Okay, nice. This is fairly simple actually. We just connect you up here. Yeah, I wish I could do it every day still. Unfortunately, I cannot. Right, where's a motorway gonna benefit us the most? I think... pink. Doesn't save us a bridge, which would have been nice, but I think it takes out a lot of the confusion in the junction here. I think that's more straightforward, isn't it? I was about to say that's a problem, but nope, we've got a pink spawn as well, so that's okay. And we can still feed these guys through if necessary. Yep. It's looking kind of necessary. The only way I would ever really be able to return to doing my dailies would be if I got a new job or no longer needed my job. I love roundabouts, but I do need bridges. Which does bring up an interesting point. No. Yeah, my job at the moment, I work 48 hours in a row, like 2 days solid. So there's simply no chance that I can stream during that 48 hours, so I'd have to take 2 days off each week. I do want to return to doing dailies, morning dailies, but it would be in celebration of being able to. Which feels quite a long way off at the moment. Ooh, that's a good spawn. Work has to be a priority. Yep. More's the pity, eh? Motorway. I think we're fine at the moment. I think we'll sit on that motorway. And we'll wait. For such an occasion that we might need a motorway. This roundabout's starting to take a lot of strain, though. We need to get some of this traffic not going via that soon. For sure. I think that'll survive quite a while, just being the only one. Hey! 400 trips in Dubai, nice. Yeah, I think eventually this roundabout's going to be under too much strain. So we've got to figure out how to separate out some of these routes. Sooner the better, really. Don't know if I needed the bridge more than the roundabout there, to be perfectly honest. I have my mouse map. Why can't I draw roads? I was playing this without a mouse map at one point. That was a nightmare. Just trying to draw a straight road was like borderline impossible. I've played Dubai before. Why don't I have a score on it? That is some major deja vu. Either that or there's another level that's somewhat similar to that. Ah, heck. Yikes, okay. There we go. I mean, I suppose technically that's fine. Yeah, beep. Beep indeed. Right. Come on, give me something good. I'm gonna take the roundabout, you know? Right. I'm gonna take the roundabout. I'm gonna put it in this big grey area. There we go. Take some of the strain off this roundabout by putting all this grey traffic through this one. Is better, I think. If we can clear it on time before we have like a major issue. This is interesting. More spawns here, please. Not going to connect it up just yet. But yeah, I just need to take some strain off this horrible roundabout that's so busy now. I'm gonna try this. That's especially helpful. I don't understand how this is still relevant. Oh, because cars are still on it, aren't they? Because they can't get off it. Because it's too busy. Ugh. Yeah, this isn't going well. Okay. No, we're just gonna lose. We're just gonna lose because of this damn busy roundabout. Yeah, we've just lost. Wow. Doesn't matter. Wow, that was terrible. Restart. That was so bad. Oh. I knew I had too much stuff through that roundabout, but by the time I had, like, a solution present itself, I just couldn't clear the stuff in time. Right. Connect them up, and away we go. It's just replying to a message from one of my friends. Well, you know, while the game is young and there are no consequences for faffing. Okay, so we take out the need for the bridge, at least for the time being. Nice. Do I use traffic lights sometimes? Very rarely. When I first got into this game, traffic lights were terrible, and I'm still very much in the habit of not using them. But I probably should just learn how to use them, because I believe they're a lot better now. But genuinely, when I first got this game, traffic lights were like a detriment. Like, you were better off just having a junction without a traffic light. Wow, that's early. Okay. Okay, that's some good support, though. We've already got a third one on it. I honestly just don't really understand how to use traffic lights correctly. I'll take some. I believe you have to, like, position it deliberately so that people joining the main through road are only ever making a right-hand turn. And that's how you do traffic lights, so literally none of my junctions are traffic light suitable at the moment. But like this. But I think, isn't there also something like a minimum distance before, like, the length of the road has to be a certain length that's joining before it gets to the traffic light? Otherwise, it doesn't do the trick where it keeps it on green or something. I don't know. This is what I mean. I have some vague knowledge of how traffic lights work through watching other people play, but I have no actual, you know, real knowledge. Oh, that's a horrible spawn, to be honest, with no bridges. Right, I need my bridge back. It's a weird looking motorway. Right. And now we bridge that. Lovely. That's much better, in my opinion. Aha! Welcome to the party, guys! Oh, we've accidentally detached some houses there, but we've got them reattached now, so that's fine. I think this is a much better little system than what we had going before, going all the way around just to get to there and joining the green traffic. I do like me a roundabout, Akron. Again, bit of a horrible temporary solution, but we'll figure something else out eventually, I hope. Shouldn't actually be too bad in the short term. It's just a bit of a long, winding route to get there. Now, do I immediately split this off? I think I do, you know. Takes traffic off this roundabout, off this road. They're not going any further by going that way. You prefer roundabouts too. Don't understand traffic lights. I'm glad it's not just me. I don't have a clue about traffic lights. I really don't. I would love if I had like a little bit of time to make some like YouTube videos exploring the different types of tools, like, you know, really getting in depth with how you're supposed to use roundabouts and traffic lights and stuff. You know, like trial and error, just try different things and see if they work. Also, I don't think there is one yet, would need like a sandbox mode where you just can put whatever you want wherever you want at all times. Because I'd love to play through the game where, you know, I have unlimited traffic lights, but I limit myself and say I can't use anything else, for example. Like no roundabouts. Oh, and then do the opposite as well, you know, and stuff like that. And just see what works the best on which maps. But I don't think there's a sandbox mode, is there? I know there's endless, but that's not really what I mean. I want to have free choice of everything I get as well. In terms of upgrades, just like infinity of everything. Sandbox mode would be really useful to understand everything. Don't know if it's planned. Yeah, I don't know if they plan to do it. It would be nice. Would be fun if they did. Now, do I motorway these up here so I can bring this green into here without creating a junction? Or... do you know what? I was going to say we could put a traffic light in, but for the amount of time that green is going to get used, I think I'm just going to have it cross over. And I don't think it will really create an issue at all. Ah. Or I could just, you know... ah, so I need a bridge. So there's two ways I can do this. I can either do the motorway thing, or I can just have these guys join here and leave here. And I think that's okay for now. I think I should wait before using my my motorway. I think it should be a well thought out decision. But yeah, Dinosaur Polo Club, if you ever see this, sandbox mode. Just complete free mode. That's what we want. That's what the people want. Okay, so... I'd like this to be a roundabout eventually. Traffic lights can help to override priorities in intersection, but roundabouts make that way better. Yeah, I think roundabouts are way better. I think I just end up over-reliant on them. I end up, like the last game, I end up with just, like, too much traffic going through one roundabout. Whereas if you're careful about what you feed into a roundabout, I think they're very good. Like, I do remember when I used to play regularly, I went through this phase of only using roundabouts like this. So what I would do is I'd have a little cluster of houses, I'd put a roundabout on it, and then I'd have roads coming out to what I wanted it to. And it worked. I remember it working really well. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. It's a long time ago, but I remember it working well for me. Right. This spawn... I'm actually going to use a motorway for this, even though it's not very long. I actually think that's quite a good way of doing it. Okay. Happy enough with that spawn? I'm happy with how we've split things as well this time. I feel like I might want to split that a bit more like that though. Oh heck. Okay, so it's nearly always one of them ones up there, one of these greys. We have got a bridge. So at least temporarily, we can just do that. What I would love is to get a roundabout in down here somewhere, the motorway up, and then a roundabout in up here that sends the motorway off into its different destinations. I think that would be really cool. Okay. I maybe should have taken the bridge there, but I'm not going to move the roundabout, the motorway, because I know how many issues that can cause. So I'm just going to do that. It's a little janky, but it's fine. So if I get another roundabout, I'll definitely be using it up here. If I get another motorway... Oh, hello. You're struggling, eh? Okay. Right, so with that in mind... Let's just try taking those three and designated them specifically to that to start with. Oh my god, what is this area all about? Oh, I think this is just done. Wow, I'm really struggling on Dubai. Really struggling. Also, was it yellow that killed me last time as well? I think it might have been yellow that got me last time. This game looks really hard. Dubai's killing me a bit here, to be honest. Haven't got to 1,000 trips yet. Right, I'm gonna try and get over my 90-degree phobia. Because I don't think it actually matters. I'm sure I had it in my head at one point, and it may have even been true at one point, that having like 45-degree turns was like kept the cars moving faster. They slowed down less or something to take those turns than they do to take 90 degrees, but I don't think it actually matters. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I don't think it matters. Actually tempted to send that one up the coast and along and across there, because I doubt it's going to be needed anytime soon, but these are all pretty close, so I think we're good for now. Ah, okay, cool. Same sensation looking at maps. 90 degrees looks to be not a good solution. Same sensation. For me, they slowed. Okay, so you think they actually do slow down on a 90-degree turn? It's interesting. Alright, let's get rid of this bridge. So you're not the only person. I'm not the only person who's decided that that is the case. So maybe there's something to it. Like here, if you just do that, this car is just doing a little zigzag. But I always prefer to just let it curve round the corner. But I don't know if that's just me being a bit weird about it, or if there's actually any sort of credibility to that. Oh, okay. I'm sure that's fine. Oh god, okay. Right, well in that case... Oh, actually... I think they speed up on roundabouts as well. Yeah, I do. I think the cars speed up on roundabouts. For sure. I'm stockpiling these at the moment while I don't really need them. Stockpiling upgrades. Here we go. Here we go. Right. This may feel premature, but I'm pretty sure the spawn pattern of these greys is pretty consistent. So we're going to get a lot of grey houses down here, a lot of grey destinations up here. So I'm Just simply getting ahead of the curve here. And planning for that to happen in the future. Like, I'm pretty sure that's always a grey that spawns up here, for example. Just realised I'm only playing at regular speed. Thought everything seemed to be moving quite slowly. I know I'm potentially jinxing myself here, but I feel like the spawns have been nicer. Like, we've only actually got one mandatory bridge, because like these yellows are on the same side as this one, whereas on the last one I felt like there was a lot of mandatory bridge crossing really early, when we didn't really have the bridges or motorways to do it. I am going to do a horrible 90-degree turn there for that one. Oh, maybe I'm not. Doubt I'm ever gonna need 3 that close, but screw it. That has happened. Okay. Do not hate that spawn. Not even a little bit. Gonna have to stop picking up bridges soon if it keeps giving me nice spawns. Like, what's the point? Don't think I need you at the moment. Oh, hello. Right, I don't actually have anyone for you. Wish I had that double speed on bridges. Power up on right now. Motorway, nice. Hello. Well, I think I found how I'm using that motorway. Okay. Right, let's have a think about this. For now. Again, this whole situation with the yellows going through this car park is quite the temporary situation. Right. That's the first thing. Okay. No. There, something like that, I think. Something a little bit like that. So I'll have to go have a Discord or something. If you do ! socials, that should give you my Twitter, Instagram, that sort of thing. I don't always post. I didn't post today, but I do try to. But also, you've followed on here, so you should get notifications on there. I do have a Discord, but I don't think I have a command set up for it. Because I am not very organized. But thank you for coming and hanging out and chatting. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. it does work. Nice. But yeah, whatever you use the most out of those, really. TikTok I don't really use to say I'm going live. I don't really use it at all at the moment, but I am hoping to get back into it this year. Ooh, 1,000 trips, finally. Follow on Twitter and wait the Twitch notification. Thank you. I do play a lot of other stuff. I play quite a variety of games, but hopefully you'll either enjoy that or just hang around and wait for me to stream this. I'm really enjoying streaming this at the moment, so yeah, I'll probably be doing quite a bit of it. Can you actually not destroy trees with a motorway? Probably knew that at some point and forgot. So we haven't got a grey up on this island this time. Typical. I feel like I could just road up there, to be honest. Like, I don't think that needs to be a motorway. Okay, bear with me on this one. I think that's fine. Helps the yellows get a bit more organised. Gives me 2 more greys to play with as well. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Oh, you've been there ages. You've just not been that busy before. Okay, let me... I know this is going to seem weird because it's such a short distance, but there's a lot of... Like, there's a lot of traffic involved. And I think essentially using that motorway as a bridge would be really good. Although now I think about it, maybe that's better. Good grief. Right, hang on. So... let's think about it. There's just an overabundance of houses serving just this one destination, so that makes sense to me. Good grief, calm down, spawns. They do go a bit overboard sometimes, don't they, spawning houses? Ah, we finally got this. Hey, 2,000 trips. Oh, hang on, let me get my upgrade. Right, so... yeah, the question was, do I build off this to there, or do I just do a separate motorway? And I think a separate motorway, because that doesn't add any traffic necessarily to the roundabout, but it does keep any extra traffic off this one, which I think is a good thing. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to... oh, actually... yeah, I do have the solution here. The solution is that Going from there to... just straight to the entrance, I think. Oh, I'm out of bridges. Heck. Didn't think that'd happen anytime soon. I'm gonna play at normal speed for a bit now. Even though nothing dramatic is happening right at this instant. It's amazing how quickly it can all shift. I'm going to reinstate this. I feel like things were better when that was there, for this roundabout in particular. I wish you could, like, direct certain neighborhoods to only supply certain other neighborhoods and never go elsewhere, but I suppose that would take a lot of the challenge out, to be perfectly honest. It's kind of crazy how this is still getting a bit overrun. It's like all these houses supplying it. Maybe I should think about splitting the greys soon. For nearly 3,000 though, this is relatively peaceful, but I think the next rush hour will be quite dangerous for us. Ooh, that's a tough choice. Bridge, I think. Really? That's struggling up there. Interesting. And you. I think, are we just hitting rush hour? We've had a couple just escalate kind of a bit out of nowhere, so I think maybe it's just rush hour time. That's not great. That's not great. I mean, in terms of the solution, immediately it's fairly simple, but that one's already struggling, which is what makes it not great. Could do with some very friendly pink spawns. You're not pink. Okay, you are. Yeah, Greys are having a bit of difficulty here. I think we might be done, but we've gone over 3,000, which is pretty nice. But yeah, we're done here, I think. Because this is all just getting a bit too clogged. So's this. That one in the end that got me. Nearly 3.5 grand though. Much better than the 2 games we just had where we didn't even get above 1,000, above 2,000. So we've unlocked Mexico City. We've unlocked challenges in here. But what I want to know, top 10%, not bad. Not bad. Mig Mag Magoo. All right then. I don't like that you don't get to see what the top scores are on this. On classic mode. It's a bit annoying. But yeah, I'll take top 10%. Whew, okay, I'm going to end things here for this stream. But thank you everyone who hung out. Thank you once again, Arkrin, for the follow. Greatly appreciated, and for chatting away. Thank you everyone who lurked and hung out in the stream. I'm going to be trying to get into somewhat more of a schedule in the near future. So, yeah. Wish me luck on that. Tomorrow I think I'm doing some wrestling, if I remember correctly. But we'll find out when I go live, won't we? Okay, bye.